So this is planned to be the last example on these circle things. Find the equation of the circle if the point 1, 3 and the point minus 2, 5 join to make its diameter. Right, we've already got people muttering distance between the two. So if we do the distance between those 2 points, and we did distance between, but earlier today, what do we need to do for distance between? Yeah, we're doing the Pythagoras thing. We're saying how much have the x numbers changed? From 1 to minus 2, the x numbers have changed 3. Doesn't really matter about the sign because we're going to square it anyway.
Okay.
So if you did the taking away, yeah, it could be minus 3. The y's have gone from a 3 to a 5. The y's have changed 2. So we square, we add, and we square root. So that's going to be 9 plus 4 root 13. Why did we do this?
What?
Because
That's the distance between the two things.
So
That's
you
the
can
diameter.
find the radius.
yeah, so we can find the radius. That's right. So what will the radius be?
Half root 13.
Yeah, it'll be half of the diameter. It'll be half of that. So the radius is root 13 divided by 2. And the radius is really useful because the radius is the right-hand side bit of the equation of the circle. So if you've got the radius there, that's going to be key. And if you're thinking back to your x minus a all squared, y minus b all squared equals r squared thing, I've got the r. So what should I try and find next? I'm going to give you a break. You said quite a lot. Yep. Because that is the midpoint of the line is the centre. That's exactly right. So the midpoint of the line is the centre of the line. And how do we go about finding the midpoint?
All the x values divided by 2.
Yeah.
One way of doing it is think of, add up the two x values and divide by 2. You're basically finding the average x value, and do the same with the y's. Add up the two y values and divide by 2, and that's your coordinate for the centre. So my x values are 1 and minus 2. My y values are 3 and 5. So what will that give me?
You've got minus 4.
Minus a half, 4. So that's the centre of my circle. So using the formula we have up here for circles, we know the centre, we know the radius. I'm going to freeze it. You can write down the equation. I'm going to write it down here. In a minute, we'll check that we agree. Okay, so I've broken it down here. It's x minus the minus half, which makes x plus a half, y minus 4, and then you can just square this. Square root of 13, you get 13. Squaring the 2, you get 4. Okay, that's the end of the circle examples.